Welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star. Thank you for joining me today. We are getting into the month of June, so it is that time of the month to make my favorite video. We're going to take a look at the plush that sold on eBay in the month of May. I have plucked each and every plush sale from eBay to show you in this video. There aren't that many. Sales have been kind of slow. Everyone knows that. There's a lot going on in the world right now. And when people have less discretionary money or money to spend on things that they don't need, plush is one of those things that'll slow down. Our used clothing is doing fine. Our remotes are doing fine. I think more folks are probably staying at home and getting their entertainment by streaming and TV and stuff. So they need their remotes. If they lose them, they got to come to us for replacements. And folks are looking for used affordable clothing right now. But a lot of the times those luxury items, those collectibles, the antiques, the plush, those are the kind of things that you'll see slow down when the economy is bad. We're also getting into summer slowdown, so we're like getting a 1-2 punch. But let's get into this. I got all the plush up here. Towards the end, you're going to see a couple of plush you may have just seen in this week's What Sold on eBay video. Because I pull all of the plush from the month, and they also make an appearance every week on Monday. We're going to start with this Disney Lion Guard Bunga, the honey badger. He's got the background remover that I used to use before I had List Perfectly's photo room did not always do a great job. I do enjoy the photo room on the List Perfectly catalog. Their background remover does a really good job. This one that I used to use kind of like makes him look like he has hair. You see he has white hair. But he looks kind of funky. But either way, this little badger sold for $11.99. He had been 50 cents at the Goodwill back in Pittsburgh. He is from a Disney show. You guys know I love to tell you how much I love getting those characters from like the Disney and Nick Jr. Okay, so now we're looking at a Build-A-Bear who is doing exactly what I tell you guys not to do. I always say strip your Build-A-Bears, sell your outfits and your bears separate. You'll make more money that way. The only asterisk to that is if it's clearly meant to have that outfit. And the example I always give is like if you have the Beauty and the Beast Belle Bear and she's in her iconic gold dress from the movie, you want to keep her in that and sell it together as a set. But when it's just regular generic like this purple bear and these Hello Kitty pajamas, you want to strip them down and sell everything separate. This is an older listing. It was one of the first ones I did, and I just never went back and took the bear and made it naked and redid the photos. I left it as it was, but the bear sold for $24.99. It also sold through the global shipping program, so the buyer must have really wanted this bear because they paid the $25 plus out the nose for shipping internationally. But I was happy to finally move it, because this has been around. Like I said, this was one of the first plushies I ever did. And unfortunately, it probably took so long because anybody that wanted a purple bear that didn't want the clothes or wanted the clothes but didn't want the bear wasn't going to buy it. So lesson learned, everybody. She did ship priority in a box as well. Next up, we have a Thai Monsters Zoe. She used to talk. She does not talk anymore. You can see that I have disclosed that right here in all caps. And I also disclose it in the description down here, just to make sure for those buyers that don't read it, at least in several places. 50 cents cost of goods. And she sold for $8.99 on a best offer. And she shipped first class. Next up, we have a Gans Webkinz Rockers Leopard. So I took my chances on this. It was 50 cents. Gans Webkinz can be hit or miss. I figured this was a different, more unique. It's a Rockers. It's cute. It says rock on its butt. It's got a bandana. Super cute. Sold for $10.12 and shipped first class. Next up, we have a Sugarloaf Spiderweb bear. I believe this one was also a 50-cent find back in Pittsburgh. Sugarloaf is by Kelly Toy, in case you were wondering. This one has spider webs all over it, so you can see I put like Halloween and spooky and webs and just really great keywords there in the title. The bear sold on a best offer of $16.16 and shipped first class in a poly bag. Next up, we have a plain, just smiling tan Build-A-Bear. These plain bears like this, I usually start around $17.99. And I will entertain offers of $16, which is what this bear sold for, $16, and shipped first class in a poly bag. Next up, we have a vintage Russ Berry Home Buddies Biff the Cow 7-inch terry cloth beanbag toy. Boy, that's a mouthful. Biff here and his friend Perky, the penguin, came out of the same grab bag. I got a grab bag for $16 at our honey hole, and it had a bunch of these vintage animals in it. Great find. You're going to see later on in the week that we sold one of these on Macari as well. Very exciting because it came out to the grab bag was $8. I apologize, my mistake. There were like 16 plushies in the bag. The bag cost $8. So they were about 50 cents a piece. And this is what we were looking at selling them for. So that was a nice find. Don't ever be afraid of those grab bags of plush, especially if you can see in the bag and you can see one or two that you know are going to be good money, because that'll pay for the bag itself. And then everything else is pure profit. And you want to look, these vintage ones like this always do well. So Biff here sold for $32.80. He shipped first class in a poly bag. And Perky the Penguin, I took a best offer on of $26.99. And he also shipped first class in a poly bag. And you can see I leave all the original stickers on them because they are vintage. If the buyer doesn't want them on there, they can pick them off, but I'm not going to mess around with vintage stuff like that. Next up, we have another Gans Webkinz. Again, these are hit or miss. This is a Littlekins tree frog. You can see I used his name right off of his tag and that HS109 code, but right here in the title. Collectors will look for that. I accepted a best offer of $11 on the tree frog, and he shipped first class in a poly bag. And then these are the plush that you may have already seen this week on Monday. An Easter bunny that sold for $11.99. Came out of a lot, and it did not have a brand, but you could still sell things without brands if you put in really good keywords in your title and have good pictures. Another Webkinz Penguin, this one $9.44 on a best offer. These all shipped first class, by the way. And the Sugarloaf Cat went for $14.17 and shipped first class. You guys, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about any of the plush you saw in this video, or hey, even plush in general, I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Leave them in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up before you leave. It helps the channel so much. And if you haven't already and you'd like to, please subscribe to our channel. Help us feed a hungry hippo. Don't forget to join our Facebook group. It is called Flippin' Hippo's Reseller Pod. There's a link in the description box for you, or you can just search for us on Facebook. Until next time, go be productive, go make some money. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Y'all are the best. Bye.